In India, the population of senior citizens is 104 million or more than 10 crores, according to the population census of 2011. The government of India provides many perks to this section of the society in an attempt to make their life more easier. Senior citizens have discounts on airfare, train fare, rebates on income tax, reductions on health insurance, and other things in life. But again, the most important thing is that are they able to live the life of dignity today? Are there enough apps or people who are available there to support them? Our senior citizens definitely needs to be cherished and celebrated. They were like the key force behind bringing this advancement in technology, the society which we are presently living in, like economy, medicine, so many sectors are there, and there has been a tremendous contribution from the senior citizens of our present India. It was their hard work and intelligence that brought about these new changes and progress for us so that we can enjoy it. This day gives us an opportunity to celebrate their accomplishments and also solve their issues that are plaguing them. We at MediCircle are conducting a series on the National Senior Citizen Day, through which we are trying to find out their problems, their concerns, and also take into consideration what kind of solutions, apps, services are available, and who are the people who are associated with their day-to-day lives, who are actually making them happier and closely doing something so that the senior citizens can also enjoy a life of their own. So hi, I'm Smita Kumar, and today in this talk we are going to talk to SG Raghunanda. SG Raghunanda is the managing trustee of Sudama Old Age Home at Bangalore. He has started this old age home around 6 years ago. It's run by a trust and Guru Sudha Foundation. Sudama Old Age Home is a home away from home for the golden ages, where they are not just looked after, but also a good care is taken care. Everybody is like provided a very good care, so that it is like their own family. They provide accommodation, nursing, care, then food, and various other facilities to the residents on a very non-profit basis. Sri Raghunanda is a civil engineer by profession, and he's looking after Sudama full time now, which is really a very noble profession. And they have about 20 residers and inmates aged from 70 to 90 years of age. They also take care of bedridden people. That is really, really great to know. So, hello, Mr. Raghunanda. Welcome to MediCircle. So it is great to have you with us today, Mr. Nanda Raghunanda. As we are doing the Senior Citizen Awareness series, we would like to talk to such people like you who are actually making the lives of senior citizens much more easier. So to begin with, where did you get this idea to start? I mean, why you started this Sudaba Old Age Home?
Well, yeah, I started my career a little early. I started my job, my profession at the age of 18. I finished my diploma and I started my career. So I thought I started early, I'll retire early and do some social work. Actually, I didn't know what to do, what exactly social work was, or I thought I'll do whatever I can and give something back to society. That was the idea. So I thought I'll retire by 50, but somehow it went on till a few months ago. So somehow one of my aunt was there with me. She was aged and she had a stroke, and I put her in an old age home initially.
Okay.
So that's how there I was involved with her on a daily basis. There I thought the care was not enough and it could have been better. And finally, somehow it went on, and I started my own because of her, actually. My father's elder sister.
Okay.
At the age of 80, she had a stroke and she was bedridden for a long time. For 5 years, I had to take care of her. So initially, for 4 years, I used to take care of her at home, but it was very difficult. So, and initially, I had put her in an old age home where it was easy for me to manage, but it was for a short time, only 4 or 5 months. Then I shifted her home. At my home, I used to look after her, keeping a nurse and all that, but it was very difficult for me. So finally, we thought of even my wife and my son, my family supported me. So So thought of starting an old age home, and then started it in 2015. Yeah,
Oh, that
that's
is.
how it started.
And like, just would like to know why is like the number of old age homes increasing in India? We have we are seeing lot of nuclear families today, and there are the number of age homes is constantly increasing in India. So, what is your view on that? Because you have also
That's
closely
it.
seen that and design. I mean, created your own old age home.
Yeah, see, earlier we had a lot of joint families. So nowadays it's not so. And even the family members, most of them are working. Like even the uh, I mean, all the females also, they also work. So it's difficult for them to manage at home really. And thing is, what I've seen, see, people blame only the children for the for leaving them at old age home and that stuff. But actually, they are also some people are difficult to handle at home. They have their own. It's a kind of right for them. It's a question of right, like right over their children, right over their grandchildren. So they are also they also don't adjust to the the what are present circumstances. So they want their own room or they want their own TV channels to be played. So
Yes.
that small things matter. So it's difficult for a family to like look after them, and especially when they have other issues like constant urination or even this they have their small problems which will be difficult for them to maintain them at home. That's why old age homes, yeah, once they come here, they have the people around them are their age group. So
Okay.
they tend to spend more time easily with them. So they gel along with the other people and it goes on. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why maybe old age homes are increasing.
Yes. So, as per the current statistics, there are around 728 old age homes in India, and the number is really increasing. So, as you have been working with Sudama, so what are the problems that these old age homes face?
Uh, See, I have not faced any problems as such because there's nothing called any approval from the government uh, thing. We just got our trust registered
Okay.
uh, and we started it. We
Oh.
had just a intimation to the local authorities here, and
Hmm.
we started it. So yeah, the problem is to get a like infrastructure, a building or a house for rent. Many people don't give houses for rent to the old age homes
Yes.
for their own reasons. Like so, that's a few problems. Yeah.
Like,
Apart from that, I don't think.
yes, Mr. Ramana.
Sorry.
Infrastructure is definitely one of the problems. Along with that,
Yeah.
lack of financial support is also a very big problem.
Yeah, that's a big issue actually. Lack of financial support. Yeah, nobody supports you in the initial stages. It was
Yes.
very tough for me also because it was my own building. I could manage. Otherwise, it's very difficult to get the financial support is also very difficult. And
Yes.
the government doesn't have any schemes or a thing to get it started. Actually, that's
True.
what I have seen.
True. 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 So,
Yeah.
like other problems, like there are a lot of people who actually don't have these medical aid sometimes. So there is a lesser knowledge of some specific diseases, what these old age residents are going through, and sometimes there is an emergency response infrastructure deficit also. Many a times when you actually need an emergency condition, then definitely there is an infrastructure deficit at that area. Topping all these reasons is definitely financial, because initially, as you said, you don't get financing from different organizations, even government organizations, so that you can actually pump in money to sustain that's a big issue. One last question, quick one here, that are there any government programs which are dedicated to the well-being of senior citizens, and do you get any government aid to run this?
No, our old age home is not getting any government aid as such. I
Okay.
not tried also actually seriously
Okay.
because yeah, initially it was very difficult. So we passed that stage and now it's okay, man. As I told you, ours is a non-profit organization. We are not for profit. So what all money I'm getting, I'm able to run it. So I've not gone in for any government help or as such till now. What I would think is it would be better if the government can give any ration to the from the ration this thing depots. If
Yes.
they can get a ration card done for old age homes especially, keeping in mind of the number of people. That will also help. There's no facility as such for ration card or even for other things like small things, even to get a like Aadhaar card done at your doorstep. That's
Yes.
also a little difficult. You
Yes.
got to go through a difficult procedure. Aadhaar card or a senior citizen card. Actually, we have a few people who have to have this senior citizen card and Aadhaar card, and trying now, trying to get it done for them, because there are many facilities, but of course we are not aware of so many things actually. Many old age homes don't know much about the government facilities, what we can avail. So, and nobody guides you also. So you got to go through yourself, find out what it is, and then do it. It would be better if the government has a arrangement where people, old age homes, know about the procedures, where it's easy for them to contact them and do that.
Sure.
That would be better.
Definitely. So again, there is a dearth for a one-window kind of a system where these old age home people who are running these kind of old age homes can access, and also a good government aid that can actually support and sustain these old age homes, because a lot of people are putting in their hard-earned money, and they are also not getting support from the children of these senior citizens. So again, that is like they are putting their money, and I think, as Mr. Raghunandan said, that it's something like a ration or something can be provided, a ration card system to all these old age homes would be definitely appreciated. One quick message from you, Mr. Raghunandan, because there is a constant discussion that companionship is missing in these old age homes. So what is your take on that?
Companionship, like what?
Like the senior citizens sometimes feel alone even while living in their old age homes, but sometimes on the contrary also, sometimes when in these old age homes, when these seniors are actually around with their friends, they feel good also, because they have people to chat, they have people to discuss, and again they have the same age group people with which they can bond freely. So there's a pros and cons both of that. Please,
pros and cons are there, definitely. Definitely, yeah. Once they are in an old age home, I have seen them behaving like small children. Sometimes, it's very good. They have very good company. They'll be enjoying it, and they'll be fighting also sometimes for small things like fan or TV or light, night lamp in the one small light in the night. So there'll be so many things. So we do manage that. So we'll change their place or do something. See that they are comfortable, and we see that they are into some activity every day. Yoga, bhajan, and that also you got to keep on changing the things. Yoga one day, bhajan one day, and you got to keep on changing it every day. Otherwise, they get bored very easily. Just like small children, they get bored very easily. Of course, they have their own way of doing things, discussing sometimes. Now, some people, some ladies, they'll talk about some one ring or one what do you call this, bangle and all that. They'll speak about that for a couple of hours. So which will be very difficult for other generation to sit and listen to them for about a bangle or a ring for 2 hours. And the other lady will also talk about her ring and her bangle for 2 hours. So that's how they pass time.
Yes.
I mean, at least in our old age home, people are enjoying, and nobody wants to go back home actually. They are all so, yeah.
So it's like their second home, and that's a beautiful thing that they don't want to go back home and they are enjoying in Sudama. That's really great thing. Great thing achieved by you, Raghunandan. Thank you so much for your valuable time and insights shared with us at MediCircle. We had a great time with you, and we wish you all the best. And we wish that you keep on doing this good work. But yes, definitely there are also people who are taking care of their senior citizens at home also, if they can. But yes, if the condition is not supporting, then they can definitely head for these kind of senior citizens homes, where again they are treated like their own family members, and they don't want to go back home. Thank you once again, Raghunandan, for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.